When to buy a call. I have created a buy checklist for you all. I feel like this will be the easiest way to just kind of keep track of if you are getting into these calls at the right time. There are 3 major checkpoints that you want to look at, and they are all going to be weighted differently. If you can hit all 3 out of 3, that would be fantastic. But 2 out of 3 would be good. It's just going to probably be a more risky trade. The first one is extremely important, and all of your trades need to have this factor. This is a non-negotiable on the checklist, and that is that all the EMA clouds are green. So the EMA clouds that we went over during the TradingView chart markup section, to the right, this first picture here is what I mean when I say all the EMA clouds need to be green. So if you see any reds, oranges, that means that we are starting a downtrend, and it's going to depend on the time frame that you're looking at. So it could just be a short downtrend for the 10-minute time frame, or it could be a larger downtrend on the 1-hour time frame. But regardless, whenever you get into your trade, whatever time frame you're looking at, and I recommend looking at the 10-minute time frame because that's going to work the best for this indicator, you want to make sure that all of the EMA clouds are green. So this is what it looks like when all the EMA clouds are green. That means that we are in an uptrend, and you buying a call is going to make the most sense and be the most profitable. And then the next thing on the checklist, I would say 75% of the time, you need to make sure that we are above a support beam. It's not 100% of the time, because there are some times where we are hitting a support beam and we are pushing through. And so as long as all the EMA clouds are green and the trend is strong enough and the buyers are strong enough, we will break through the support beam. Just remember, you can always get out and get back in. So if we are at a support beam, like in this second picture here, you can get out of the trade and then wait until we gap up or break above the beam to get back in, to show that the buyers are strong enough and that the buy trend is going to continue, because reaching that beam can be a reversal area, and you don't want to get caught up in a reversal. So you can always get out like right here and then get back in after we've gapped up or successfully broken the beam. And the third thing on the checklist for when to buy a call is to make sure that we are not at a resistance trend line. I would say about 50% of the time you need to make sure that is the case. Here is a snippet of what I mean. I have the yellow trend line here, and we were above the major green EMA clouds, and we were trying to push past the resistance trend line, but we ended up getting rejected. We created a few topping formations before we rejected, but we still were not able to break through. So if you see that all the EMA clouds are green, we're above a support beam, but we're at a resistance trend line, you may want to wait until we can break through the trend line before actually getting into the trade.